My name is Elena, and I am the owner and creator of my self-love coaching business, Philotia Coaching. I'm a certified health, life, and transformation coach. From my expertise knowledge in transformation wellness, and from my own difficult experiences as an insecure girl in high school, I've developed life-changing life coaching programs to help women find true self-love and acceptance through authentic, personalized, and holistic guided coaching practices. On this channel, I share my knowledge and expertise insights to guide you to elevating your relationship with yourself. This week, I'm talking about stepping back from caring about being liked by everyone. There's a really great mindset mantra that has guided me throughout every chapter of my self-love journey. And that's, I'm not for everyone, and that's okay. Too much of the time, I see women too heavily focused on wanting to be liked by everyone. Whether it's at work, by their families, friends of friends, or strangers even. We have this internal deep desire to be liked by others because we think the more that people like us, the more it validates us. It validates that we're a good person and that our traits and characteristics are desirable to be around. And that all fuels our ego. But when we're not liked or somebody has something critical or negative to say about us, we'll start rearranging ourselves to be more in alignment with whatever is opposite of the criticism that we're getting. So for example, if you're telling a story to a new group of people that you're meeting, let's say it's a friend of a friend, and they either verbally say like, wow, you're so loud, or give you a look that like they aren't interested in the story that you're telling, you might start to doubt yourself and try to align your energy with their energy in order to feel more accepted and liked. I myself found myself doing this when I was a part of a group of girls that were in alignment with my self-love journey. Before becoming a self-love coach and before even becoming an interior designer, I played lacrosse in high school. High school was that time of my life when I had a really terrible relationship with myself. I constantly tried to mesh myself with whomever I was like kind of like a chameleon. And in high school, I was really good at lacrosse. And I was on this travel team trying to get more exposure, from college scouts in order to get a scholarship. And I was on a team with a bunch of girls who were passionate about the sport, but they weren't really that thrilled to have me as their teammate. And it's because I was different than them. I rocked like big fluffy white boots and dresses when they had on shorts and sports bras all the time. I was loud and hyper and had like a speaking twang from the town that I've grown up in that they didn't have. My stories weren't like theirs. And whenever I did express myself, I felt like the girls were laughing or smiling politely before just turning away. And the harder I tried to be more like them, the more I hated myself. And the less passionate I felt about playing lacrosse. So one day I told my parents, I don't fit in, I'm done trying. I said it's time to stop trying to be something that I'm not and focus on who I am and surround myself with people more in alignment with me. People who would celebrate me. That's when I ended up turning down my lacrosse scholarships and went to art school to become an interior designer. And the whole point of that story is that you're not for everyone, and that's okay. Your tribe is out there. People who love who you are, love what you do, and how you do it are out there. But you need to accept that who you are isn't in alignment with everyone. And you need to be committed and dedicated to yourself and develop the patience and courage to risk being alone and on your own until you find that tribe. I'll be the first to admit, it's sometimes a lonely journey, self-love. There were days when I didn't have any friends or people who understood me or supported me. They were like, Elena, you're so good at lacrosse, just suck it up. The more you're around the girls, the better you'll feel. But I knew deep down that all I'd be doing is willingly sacrificing myself in exchange for validation from others to feel safe and acceptance. That wouldn't be the path to self-love and acceptance. Taking that path would have been the path to self-hatred and a blurred identity. So start to pay attention more to the people and environments where you're tempted to take up less space. You are worthy of taking up all the space that you need. And, you also deserve to be surrounded by people who encourage you to do this. Thinking you don't have a choice is a choice. And I'm here to remind you that your life and your happiness and your relationship with yourself is a choice. It may not always be the easiest choice or the most convenient or most comfortable choice, but it is a choice. And the more you can become aware of how and when you are sacrificing being yourself in exchange for validation from others, the better you're going to become at overcoming it. When those moments do tempt you, silently say to yourself, I'm not for everyone, and that's okay. Then smile to yourself and think about all the reasons why you love yourself. Another great method to reinforcing that mantra is to call someone who does love you unconditionally, like your mom or best friend, and say hey, I'm having a moment right now and I need some help and support with this. Can you remind me of why you love me? Just hearing the validation from people that you know and trust is extremely helpful and supportive. And the more you get comfortable with yourself, the less you'll feel a need to depend on others to reinforce how amazing you are. But for now, at the beginning of your self-love journey, don't be afraid to utilize your loved ones as a crutch. The people who matter don't mind, and the people who mind don't matter. So if you enjoyed today's self-love conversation, be sure to click the subscribe button to my channel. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram at Philatia Coaching or online at philatiacoaching.com for more free self-love content. So that's it for today. Until next time, remember, you are worthy of love. XOXO.